This is your buddy Matt, the global ergonomist and ergo shaman. So I want to ask you a question. How did my mountain biking help me understand and then better use oscillating exercise for the benefit of my ergonomics clients? Stay tuned and I'll be sharing with you how it's done. So we're going to talk about how mountain biking down the mountain behind me right here actually helped me help clients in ergonomics. So first, let me explain. In the first video on this series, I talked about my own shoulder travails. And I also rehabbed my own shoulder. And also I owned an award-winning outpatient rehab center in my hometown of St. Augustine, Florida. And I had developed all kinds of interesting ways to apply things. That's why we wound up winning awards again and again. But the point I wanted to make was, it started right here on this mountain, learning about shoulder rehab that isn't or wasn't in the books back then. My son was in his early teens, and we have a couple of mountain bikes in the garage. And we decided, let's go tearing down this mountain, which we're at about 4,000 feet right now. The top of the mountain is 5,000 feet in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. But anyway, we jumped on our bikes and said, let's tear down the mountain. We'll go ahead and have Mom bring the van down. We'll throw the bikes back on and drive back up. And it was a great adventure. But one of the things that worried me was my own shoulder problems. And I was like, I'd already had an operation on this shoulder. This is probably going to hurt a lot, but you know what? It's a great time with my son. Let's go ahead and do it. So we did. We tore down the mountains. We hit speeds I don't even want to share. It scared the daylights out of me. But when we got to the bottom of the mountain, I was like, well, my shoulder is going to kill me. And it didn't. And I was like, well, that's interesting. What's that all about? It'll probably kill me later on today. It didn't. And then I was like, well, it'll probably kill me tonight. And it didn't. And I kept going, wait a minute, why does my shoulder feel so great after that crazy downhill mountain bike trip? And it turned out, after I thought about it from a biomechanical standpoint, that while we were ripping at high speeds down this mountain, you're holding on to the handlebars and they're bouncing like this. And the whole time you've got some body weight on it and you're stabilizing. And it occurred to me, oh my goodness, I'm actually getting rhythmic stabilization. My muscles have to hold that ball and socket joint in a certain amount of tension while we rip down the mountain on this just complete non-stop downhill run. So it occurred to me, I remember the body blade back at my clinic, this rhythmic stabilizer, and that's this machine right here, if you want to call it machine. So it's the same concept. When you're holding on to something that's flapping around you, you wind up with this kind of a factor. And I realized, man, the bike did the same thing for my shoulder. In an upcoming video, I'm going to share with you how we applied that concept in an ergonomic setting and how we overcame some obstacles in a way to do so. So stay tuned to this series and please give your comments below, and don't forget to hit like if you'd like. You'll be able to get more when these episodes drop. So until next time, this is your buddy Matt, the global ergonomist, saying, work smarter, not harder. Talk to you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.